People may cut you off simply just for the fact because they just don't have no interest in you. People weird. People may cut you off because of their opinions about you. People may cut you off because they simply just get bored of you. People may cut you off because they think you're not cool enough. Like, I remember when I was in high school, when I was in school period, a lot of people that I grew up with stopped talking to me over time. They found new friends and then they stopped talking to them. It's like a cycle. It's just a repeated cycle. And to be honest, like I said, I don't care. I don't need friends. I don't got friends. I don't want friends because that comes with complications within itself. But my point is that people are weird. We live in a world that's based off opinions, and those opinions can vary. There's this thing called gossip. I hate gossip. I hate gossip because gossip is just, it feels immature. In my opinion, gossip is something that's very, very immature, and I think that's something that nobody past age 14 should be even doing. You got high schoolers' version of gossip, and then you have adults' version of gossip. And don't get me started with the adults. When I first heard of gossip, it was from adults. I didn't even know what the hell that was until I realized that adults were talking about people behind their backs. It was men and women doing it. It was Jamaicans doing it. My people was doing it. Connecticut. It's too much within that. That comes with trying to have friends and being in that, communicative life. That comes with it. It's too much. People are weird. Y'all probably wondering, why do I have a hoodie on? Look, I promise you, the forecast says 70. It says 70 for like the next 10 days. The weather feels amazing. I would not put this shit on if it was 80 or 90. It says 70. I'm good. I'm not even hot. I know y'all can see the sun, but it really isn't that hot. It feels good. And this is a thin sweater. Anyway, that's besides the point. I remember when I was in high school, I had people, and this is something that I have to work on myself. This is something that I have to work on. I don't approach people first. I don't approach people first. When I was in high school, I walked into that school and I kept my head down, and I walked past people. There's like a 40% chance that I'll be like, yo, what's up? Yo, what up? Like, it depends on the mood that I'm in. For me to just dap with somebody and, yo, what up? You good? You good? What's going on? It was basically me. I would enter any building and I would never say hi first. People approach me first. I think that's another reason why people stop talking to me. I think that's another reason why people cut me off. Because I don't approach people. I kind of have to learn how to approach people and be the one that step forward to you. I don't do that. You could call that social problem. I don't know what you could call that. You could call that whatever you want to call that. But I have to learn how to approach people and say hi to people. And I still have that to this day. I just have a situation where I don't like to go to people first. It's not social anxiety because I'm not scared to talk to people. I just don't like to talk to people first. It could be, I don't know what it is, but I feel like that's the main reason why people stopped talking to me when I was in school. Oh, he not saying nothing to nobody? All right, forget about him. He not dapping nobody up? And then they walk past me. You get what I'm saying? So still to this day, since we graduated high school, nobody checks in on me. And that's okay. You're not obligated to check in on me. You're high school people. Leave it as that. I don't know you. You're not friends. Friends is people who really got your back. That's your bros, that's your brothers, that's your sisters. That's your family. You know when you call people family, you call strangers family over your actual family? That's friends. I don't have that, and I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have bros give hugs and yo, I love you, man. And you a brother to me, and we help each other. We help each other grow and strive. You know what I'm saying? Because the world need that. But people may lose interest in you for real because they may not find you cool. Teenagers got their version, high schoolers got their version, kids got their version. Oh, he not cool. Forget about him. They're not with the swag, or they're not with the aura now. So forget about them. It's cringe, it's immature. But genuinely, besides like high schoolers version, people just may not like, oh, forget about him. We moved on. Like your old news. Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's disgusting. I think people honestly just don't care about you. But guess what? Guess what? If me, and I'm going to say me because this is my video that I'm making. Imagine if I was to get 10 million subscribers by December. Do you know how much people who's going to fake? You know how much fake people is going to come to me? Because of that? They're not going to authentically come to me because of me. They're going to come to me because of what I've done. That's fake. People come to you when they see that you're doing something good. They lose interest in you because They think you ain't shit. But then when you do something, then they want to come dick ride you. It's fake. It's a fake world. It's it's a greedy world. I don't even know what to call it. It's fake. It's disgusting. Immediately when you do something and they be like, oh shoot, you had the potential to do that, then they want to be all over you. They will never be authentically over you because they like you. That's why that's the whole point of this video. The whole point of this video is like they don't think you're it. They may just forget about you. You ain't shit. You know, there's people. Besides what I talked about with high school earlier, genuinely, people just don't talk to me. And I know you. You know me. We talk. We have these deep conversations. I know your stories. You know my stories. You know who I am as a person. I know who you are. You know what I like. I know what you like. We're bonds. We're friends. We never, you get what I'm saying? But you just genuinely don't talk to me no more. There is tons of people, boys, girls. It happens for both sides of the story. I genuinely lost people, friends, family. People in my family got my contact information. They're not talking to me. Then of course there's those people who actually passed away. Rest in peace. When I say lost people, I mean people who passed away, and I mean people who generally just don't talk to you. I honestly felt like COVID was the shift in a reality. And I always got to bring COVID up because it's a weird parallel on how life happened. Before COVID, a lot of people checked in on me. A lot of people who know who I am. And then ever since COVID happened and I was in high school or I'll see them again, it's a whole different mood. It's a whole different aura. I link up with you back on Instagram. It's a whole different mood. It's a whole different aura. You know, like, yo, what's up? I remember you. How you doing? It's never that. It's just, or be ignorance. That's why I unfollowed a lot of people that I knew. Like, there's a lot of people that I knew who went to my school. I followed them on Instagram and they looked at my page. They looked at me. They looked at my Instagram page. They see that I'm following them, but they don't follow me back. Or they would just be like, whatever. So I unfollowed them. I'm like, I don't need you. What's all that hate for? What's the beef? What the fuck is the beef for? I don't know who you are. I'm trying to re-link up with you so we can talk because you know who I am. We went to school with each other. But then you're ignoring me because why? You literally know who I am. You see my face. I see your face. That's why I followed you. That's why I just don't be on Instagram. Anyway, I felt like COVID was a real shift. Tons of people, family, friends, people from school, people that I knew, just stopped talking during that shift of the 2020s. And then here we are. I'm making this video right now. I don't get it. Sometimes I try to understand it. Sometimes I don't. I don't know if it's a teenage thing. I don't know if it's an age thing. I really don't get it because I've met tons and tons of adults, right? I met tons and tons and tons of adults who always compliment me. These are mature adults. These are people, 20s, 30s, 40s. They're not scared to admit. They're not scared to compliment you. Hey, you're mature. Hey, you're handsome. Hey, you cool. You're honestly cool. I love you. I thank you for blah, blah, blah. We're genuinely complimenting each other. We're having a conversation. But when I talk to teenagers, oh, hell no. When I talk to teenagers, say goodbye. They don't say no sort of compliments. There's no sort of compliments, no sort of thank you, no nothing to make you, you know what I'm saying? They scared to give compliments. Or there's just this society narrative of genuine hatred. So a teenager can't compliment another teenager, but adults can compliment everybody else? It's weird. I don't know what it is. Like when I'm having conversation with people who they can't say certain things. All teenagers ignore me. All teenagers do. I don't know if it's because I'm quiet and they probably think that I'm boring or they probably think that I don't got nothing going on. Well, you don't ask me questions to figure out what I got going on. It'd be like that for family and friends, people that I know that I just grew up with. So you know me for a decade now and you still think I'm boring? How am I boring? We just need to have that conversation. How am I weird? How am I weird for eating an apple instead of eating chips? And I don't like chips. I don't like Cheetos. I remember a girl came over, I was eating an apple and she looked at me like, she was surprised. What? It's an apple. Anyway, you will rather hang out with friends who will put you in danger than someone who's quiet like me? There is tons and tons of quiet bros that I went to school with. I tried my best to dap them up. I was like, yo, what's up? How you doing? Well, I try to be nice with them every encounter I get because they quiet. The quietest people are the best type of people because they're humble. That humbleness don't age. It don't get old. You could be humble 50 years ago, 30 years ago, last year, today, 10, 20, 30 years into the future, and it will never cause a problem. It is something that's basically generational. Being humble is beautiful because you will never get yourself into stupid ass problems. So when I see teenagers who will rather hang out with all shapes and sizes of darkness and think that that's cool, nigga, you're just in an argument. You were in a fight. What is cool about that? That's not hip. That's not cool. Oh, he's boring. Stop talking to him. Don't check him out. Don't call him. Don't text him. Don't text him on social medias. Don't watch whatever he's doing. Don't try to say hi. Don't try to give a hug. But you would rather hug them niggas who, you know what I'm saying? Those playboys or those other girls who just be doing anything. I don't know what that narrative is. I don't know. I don't want to know, to be honest. I don't get it. I'll call it immature. I'll call it stupid. I'll call it 100 things. I don't know what that is. Generally, really. It's true. People do cut you off because they lose interest in you. It's an opinion-based world. These people may think, oh, you're not fit for the times, so they just throw you out. How? I might just be differently cool than what you expect him to be. You expect me just because I have dreads to be just like them, but when I'm quiet, I look like I'm a weirdo? What is that? And it's okay because I'm not changing for nobody. And I don't want to change, and you don't have to change for nobody too. Never let people feel like you need to change to fit something that you're not. Then those group of people are not meant for you. That's the whole point of this video. This whole point of the video is to realize how weird this world is. This opinion-based world. If you don't fit with this group of people, then you're not supposed to. Yeah, you're not supposed to fit for that. Those people are weird. It's good to be yourself, always. That's why we all look different. It's always good to be yourself. We all look different. We're not meant to be the same. Otherwise, nothing will get changed in this reality. When my friend had her restaurant open over here, I posted when it opened. I posted the restaurant. We promoted it. I put it in my story. I put it in my story like every 2 days. I was keeping up with that restaurant. I was keeping up with my life, and I was keeping up with that. I just want to see what was going to happen when you promote something that I'm pretty sure people's going to want to see. You want to see food, right? And the food looked good. So somebody that I grew up with for over a decade opened up a restaurant. So I'm promoting it. I've been promoting it since the day it opened. The first day it opened, I went there at 8, promoted it then, kept promoting it. And nobody supported. Now, when I was in high school, some hoes tried to lie on me too. Now I'm trying to connect all this together. Even down to that. What is any of that for? And it's okay. It's okay. It pissed me off. But we moved on from that. Cut the number off. You will never talk to me ever again. It's just like what Soul Naughty said. You will never hear from me again. Shit.
Nigga, it's the end of the world. I'm letting it out. The bitch crazy. Bitch came on Twitter telling everybody that. What you doing? She ain't never cheered. She ain't never hear from me again. The bitch crazy.
When I first officially started my YouTube channel, I didn't want to post it. I didn't want to tell anybody because people like to judge and people like to pass on bad energy. I'm really trying to be protective over my energy right now, to the point of I'm trying to watch over everything that's going on. So I didn't want to post my YouTube channel on social media for other people to see, and then they just give that, oh, he ain't shit, that bad type energy. So I didn't show it to a lot of people I knew, because strangers are more likely to help you rather than the people you know. And that's true, because I'm getting to my next point. I posted my YouTube and my Instagram bio, and I did it twice. Like, I did it twice on purpose. Even though I said I was going to do it once, but I did it more than once. A few times. And nobody supported. Nobody. Except a few. And I already mentioned that in other videos. But majority, the other 100%, did not support. And I already knew that's where that was going. I knew it. These videos got so much views. And not so much views like it went viral. What I'm saying is it got viewed by people who know who we are. Hundreds of people, you know who I am. The hundreds of people who know who I am, you know who I am. And it just didn't get anywhere. It's okay though. I expected that. It's expected. Everybody's just fake. Everybody don't care about you. They want to see proof that you're going to do something insane. Then they're going to dick ride you. But when you're trying to start off something, they will never help you authentically. I see it. I saw it from them. I saw it with my friend's restaurant. I just see it from how people act in general. I don't get it. I don't know. I mean, people have never came to me with like ask for help from me. I don't know what's going on in their head. People don't come to ask for help from me. So I can't even say that no one has ever approached me with that. And that connects to this video. People just don't check me out. And that's okay. People don't check me out. That's another reason why I stopped posting on Instagram too. I haven't made a post on Instagram in over a year. a year in a week, a year and some change. It's been a while. It's been a long time since I made a post on Instagram because I will post myself on Instagram and people see my post and they just choose not to like. I check my post view, and shit got like 500 views. People who know me, followers, they know who I am. And they just stop checking me out. I just don't be on Instagram anymore. I don't give a shit about Instagram. Instagram's a fake reality world. It's fake. It's not real. You're promoting a fake image of yourself on social media to get acceptance. That's not a real world. I don't give two shits about Instagram anymore. It's a fake ass follower account. It's a fake ass following account. Why on earth should I be following humans? People on earth can't do shit for me. People on earth are weird. So why am I following y'all? And then you follow me back, but you're not supporting me? I put that video game down. I don't give two shits about Instagram. I'll be on Instagram to look at what I like to look at. If my Instagram app works, because my Instagram app be fucking up on this phone, and then I just get off the app. I just don't be on Instagram anymore. It's trash. It's pointless. I remember posting myself on Instagram, connecting with people, and they just genuinely just ignoring me. I posted my YouTube on that thing, genuinely ignoring me. It's a fake world. I don't care. I've been losing hundreds of followers on Instagram too. That's how long I have been on it. I went from 1,300, 1,300 to like now I'm back at 1,000. I'm about to hit like 900 followers. I don't care. I don't give a shit. It don't mean nothing to me. It's a fake number. It's a fake world. I just put the phone down. I don't care about it. All I gotta say is genuinely, bro. Like, put down that fake world. You always gotta put yourself first. Always. Because we come in this world alone. We're gonna leave this world alone. It don't matter who else is with you, who is not. You just gotta make sure that you put yourself ahead because you are the most important thing in your life. We're the most important things in our lives. People is complicated, man. Human beings are really complicated. I get tired of us. I get tired of these dudes, man. This is weird. That's why I'm making this video. I get tired of the human race because y'all just be tweaking. What the hell is friends? What is that? What is friends? We just call everybody friends, but they're not doing what that definition is. What is friends then? What is it? If we're just calling people friends, but they're not doing what that is, then what is the word friend and what is they that they're doing? What is that? Because it's confusing me. I'm getting confused by a word that you're not really doing, but you're calling yourself that. Yo, I love people. Like, I genuinely love people, but I get so confused by people. Then I just stay to myself. It's confusing me, man. Like, I remember when I was in high school, I wore high-top Air Forces because I like high-top shoes. I like shoes that look like boots. I like my own shoes. Anyway, I wore high-top Air Forces to school. And one of my weird boys, I'm not going to call him a friend. I'm going to call him a weirdo. I'm going to call him a weird boy. He's been weird since middle school. But I'm not going to say his name. This is social media, thinking of his face. Anyway, he was trying to be funny. And I ain't gonna front. He's my boy. I mean, we don't have beef or nothing. I mean, we still follow each other on the gram. There's no beef. I'm just being a little blunt right now. Anyway, he tried to laugh. He tried to play me and make a joke about me because I was wearing Air Forces. He was like, them shits is expired or some shit. And he was trying to be funny, but I was looking at what he was wearing and it looked like Skechers. I don't know. It looked like New Balances, whatever it is. I don't see boys here in Connecticut. They try to play you when you don't follow their trends, but all the trends here in Connecticut is retarded. So show that trend you're doing to everybody else in other states, and they're gonna call you a weirdo. They're gonna call you corny. They're gonna call you a cornball. I wore Air Forces and he tried to play me off, and then two of my other peoples were laughing with him. I was like, it's okay. Laugh at the joke. It wasn't funny. It was cringe, but you could laugh with the joke. I ain't gonna be mad at you. I just know you just weird like him. I just won't talk to you ever again. So it was, and we don't. Everybody who was there at that section don't check in on me, and it's perfectly fine. Another high school story. I wore a fake look. Why buy the real thing when you could buy something that's cheap that looks identical to it and is affordable? Duh. I don't give two shits about jewelry. I don't care about jewelry. I don't give about jewelry. I don't care. I could go centuries without jewelry and never think about it. I would rather give that money to the poor people. Why buy jewelry? Why buy something that's so small that costs so much that all they do is sit on you? You could buy shirts, pants, shoes with that. You could buy cameras. You could buy a car, a mortgage. You could do so much with that. Yet you rather buy. Anyway, I bought this fake Louis belt, a Louis Vuitton belt. It's not even Louis Vuitton. It's LV. I'm gonna say Louis Vuitton. It's a ripoff. So Louis Vuitton. I bought a Louis Vuitton belt, and people thought I actually bought the real thing. And I told them, and I wasn't scared to tell them. I was like, it's not real. Why would I spend $400 on a Louis belt? Can you actually? And I looked at him too. I was like, why would I spend $400 on a Louis belt? Yes, it's fake, nigga. And other people actually thought it was real too. Other people was like, okay. I didn't tell them that it was fake. But I heard smirk. I heard laughing in the back. I don't know. I heard laughing in the background. They probably figured out it was. I don't know. They probably think, oh, he can't afford that. My other boys thought it was real too. He was like, why are you flexing your belt to school? And and that's stupid of me because why the hell would I? Why the hell would I wear a real Louis Vuitton belt to Achievement First with all these black kids? These are ghetto ass black kids. Why am I wearing a Louis belt to school with them? Like, these niggas gonna try to take that shit. Hell no. I never went no real. Yeah. They didn't try to take it because they probably realized it was fake. Yes, it was fake. And I'm gonna keep buying fake jewelry even if I had $10 billion. You see, look at Jeff Bezos. Look at Adam Sandler. They don't dress insane. That dressing rich image is fake. They gave that to black kids to floss and be ghetto and flex their money. That's not real. That's a fake rapper image that is created to make us look stupid. I don't care about that. So it's just like, I'm in my own world. I'm in my own existence. I'm in my own decisions. I don't care what no one has to say. And you shouldn't too. Never let people try to make you feel a certain way, and don't worry about what anyone's opinions about you. It's all fake. They don't mean shit in reality. It really don't. You just gotta do it for yourself. You have to put yourself on that pedestal. People are genuinely fake. People's gonna cut you off because they just don't have interest in you. You don't fit with the times. You're just not cool. You're not hip. Hipster. What? That don't mean nothing. That means that it's not for you. I look at everybody who stopped talking to me at school. I'm like, you actually aren't for me because y'all all talk the same, act the same, do the same thing, go to those same parties, get into those same fights. It's fake. The pop culture here in Connecticut is bull. I'm just telling y'all shit right now. I'm representing my state, but I'm also representing the facts. Look, it's fake here. It don't mean nothing. But again, it means no disrespect. People, I love people, but people are weird. People are complicated. It's just like, I just do better without that because it's bull. It's fake. It don't mean nothing. Don't get me started with me. More of my personal life. I'm a very different human being. The stuff that I've been into for the past couple of years, not only with my imagination and my world that I be in, and how my social media is and how my life is and the things that I enjoy, but the decisions that we've been making for the past couple of years as a changing, thriving person. To be honest, you're supposed to thrive every year. You're not supposed to be the same person as you were last year and the year before that and the year before that. Hell no, that's not how you change as a human being. Everybody has thrived in a specific way, yet is completely different. Still, you're not supposed to be the same. If you are, then you are a glitch. You're like a glitch in this matrix. You're a glitch. I feel like with the story I told you earlier, like how I don't approach people, I generally just don't approach people. I feel like a lot of people cut me off because I don't approach people at all. And that's a comment that I have made at the Kingdom Hall. I've been going to the Kingdom Hall for a few recent years and changing as a person. I've been studying Jehovah. So definitely studying Jehovah made me a different person. I just never showed that side to school because I'm around that audience. At school, I was silly. I would never be looked at as the way I'm with Jehovah at school. At school, we were being silly. We were having fun. We were just being immature, but still mature. I wasn't doing dumb stuff. I just wasn't as mature as I am at the Kingdom Hall. I was just chilling. Just chilling. That's the best way I can say it. Chilling with my music, chilling with my fit, my Jordans and my Nikes and my jeans. And I was just chilling with my hoodie. Like, I was just doing my thing. But it was still that aura of school. Anyway, Jehovah's in my life. We're just growing. I'm growing. I stopped celebrating holidays and birthdays. And I'm changing with that. I'm becoming a whole new human being. Some people I still haven't told. Some people still think I'm in that. Like I said, I don't got friends, and I don't need to keep explaining myself to people. I'm tired of explaining myself to people like they abide over me. If we have a conversation, you will know. So one of the girls I went to school with checked in on me. She was like, "Hey, what's up? Why you didn't say happy birthday to me?" When I responded back to her, and this was last year. This was like June. This is right when we graduated high school. I responded to her. I was like, "Hey, I didn't know it was your birthday because you don't tell me things, and I don't talk to people." Right? She didn't say nothing yet. I gave her 2 answers. The second answer was, and I also don't celebrate holidays and birthdays anymore. So then she came back and she said, "Hey, okay, why? If you don't mind me asking." I told her why. I told her that holidays and birthdays is paganism and it's a form of worshiping false gods and polytheism, all that trash, because holidays and birthdays is trash. And I don't think she responded. Did she? No, she responded. Yeah, she did respond. And I was like, hey, my mom and I, we've been studying Jehovah. We've been going to Kingdom Hall, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, okay, congratulations. Now, I'm going to be honest. I could tell when people are offended. So I don't know if she said congratulations like it's a good thing that we're studying Jehovah, or she thinks I'm becoming a Jehovah's Witness. Now, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness yet. I still do worldly things, and I have dreads. She said congratulations. Now, like I said, I could tell when people are offended because guess what? She hasn't texted me since then. I'm in my head. I'm like, what do you mean congratulations? I didn't say I was a... But then I was like, yeah, it's a good thing I'm studying Jehovah. Jehovah's beautiful, so hey, okay, so congrats. She hasn't texted me since. So now I'm like, I am different. Maybe this is why people are cutting me off and not talking to me. But when we were in high school, you were talking to me every day, dapping me up or giving me hugs. We were cool as hell. So what's going on ever since we graduated high school? What's up with that? It's oh my God, bro. So like I said, so earlier this month in August, I made a comment at the Kingdom Hall. I haven't made a comment at the Kingdom Hall since last year. Last year was so crazy with the Kingdom Halls because the meetings were getting serious. It damn near felt like Armageddon was going to be this year. It felt like the end of the world was coming this year because those meetings were so serious, they're so juicy. So I was giving comments like crazy last year. I started departing from Jehovah, blah, 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 what's happening. And this year comes, and the first comment I gave of the year was in August. So August was the first comment I gave this whole 2025, early this month. And I mentioned how, like, I don't know how to approach people. I don't approach people first. That's something I got to work on. And everyone loved my comment. They were coming to me. They was like, yeah, that's true. And then we were just having amazing conversations from that. We were just talking about a lot. And we just all agreeing with each other and stuff like that. So I honestly, like how I said, I genuinely don't know what people think about us. I don't know what people think about anybody, you know? At the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. Don't worry about what other people say. People are weird. People's going to cut you off authentically. But guess what? When you do something insane and prove that you got all this money and you got all this attention on you, then they want to be your friend. It's a fake, weird world we live in. They see you making change. They see you hanging out with your favorite. Imagine hanging out with your favorite idols and favorite celebrities, and these people see you do that. They're going to want to worship you then. Hey, I remember you. What's up? We went to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going to switch up on you. It's like bullies. People could bully you for years, and then they see you doing something good. Then they're going to want to be your friend. I genuinely think that's why people really stopped talking to me. It happened months before COVID had hit. Then when COVID hit, then we try to get back to a normal life, which never happened. This world is not normal since COVID is weird. Anyway, we try to get back to that. It still just has been different since that. It applies to all ages, but it applies to younger kids too. Kids will recycle you and they won't compliment you at all. They don't do that. Adults are quick to compliment you. Oh my God, you're a blessing. Oh, you're beautiful. You're handsome. Or you're this and that. You're compliments after compliments. But adults could ignore you too. Hey, how you doing? They won't check in on you. They don't care. They're in their own world. This applies to everybody, but differently. It's weird, man. It really is weird. CT out, man.